Oh, yes.
Andy,
Yeah.
what did you bring to talk about?
I don't know. I can't. My topic was kind of the whole male grooming thing,
All right.
which we kind of talked on. But when we was talking about that, I did kind of have a somewhat of a question.
Cool.
When you mentioned about talking about men and sex, not talking about having sex with men, or anything like that. But what I want to know is, are either of you two okay with like commenting like on a guy's looks?
Yeah.
Rod,
In what way?
Rod,
What?
I think you're beautiful.
Thank you.
I always tell Rod that he looks nice.
Well, it's
Actually,
it's
Dan
different.
does always say that.
It's different with Rod though. But if you was like,
I was like, this is some guy in the street. Hey.
no, I don't mean like chatting them up. But I'm just saying like if you're watching a movie or something like that, and could you like say?
Yeah, I weirdly look at men more than the girls, I think. I find more men attractive than I find females.
Or I suppose a better way of phrasing this was: have you guys ever had a man crush on someone?
Yes.
Who?
Well, I liked Johnny Depp for a long time until I turned against him.
You turn against him?
Yeah, he gets a bit samey these days in all his movies and stuff. And
Yeah,
it's just
Have you noticed with Johnny Depp? It seems after.
That's not really a man crusher. That's not like fancying his looks. That's more liking his movie roles, right?
No, I liked his looks.
But have you noticed that with Johnny Depp?
Okay.
Going slightly off topic, have you noticed since Pirates of the Caribbean was like hugely successful, and obviously everybody loved his characterization of Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that every film he did after that, it was, hey, let's get Johnny Depp in this,
And pretty much like.
and let's put him in a funny hat and make him basically be Jack
Yeah.
Sparrow.
Yeah.
Yes, aside from Rango. Rango is a good film.
Yeah, Rango's
But
good.
yeah, but that's animated though, so that doesn't count.
Like I say, my favourite Johnny Depp
Okay.
movies outside of it's his weirder, smaller stuff really. Like I personally love Public Enemies.
Well, Edward Scissorhands.
No,
Have you ever watched Crybaby?
Public Enemies, and I like the Rum Diary too. They're both post,
Never seen.
pre.
Yeah, the
Post.
Rum Diary was post Pirates.
Yeah, so is Public Enemies. But Rum Diary, people came in to watch it, and I think people went in because it's Johnny Depp, expecting Johnny Depp, and it's.
Oh, do you know what? I
it's
remember.
not, and people left it. The cinema really.
I remember when I went to go see Sweeney Todd.
Yes,
That was a film I was not expecting to be a musical.
I liked it.
I liked it, but I didn't expect it to be a musical.
Everyone else
I
finding,
don't expect it to be a musical all the way through.
everyone else finding
Constantly.
having your head turned constantly hurts your neck.
Not really,
No, it's fine for me.
Cool.
Then again, you don't really have to turn that much because you look to your right and you've got both of us in view.
Yeah. Andy's probably got it worse than us.
Yeah, I'm the one who's constantly having it. It's like tennis.
Stop whining, Andy. Let's get on with it.
Well, when I go away with a broken neck bone,
Anyway, to answer your question now, I've never really had a man crush on anyone, but I will say that I don't really see why girls are obsessed with these guys who look like they spend more time in a bathroom than they do.
I don't think a lot of girls do. Obviously, some do. But I find for my man crushes, I'm swayed easily by hair. I always wanted long hair because I like guys with long hair. Sawyer in Lost.
oh, I was going to say Sawyer and Lost.
Jamie Lannister in Game of Thrones when he grows his hair out. I'm into that. Johnny Depp, obviously, I like it when he's got longer hair.
Why
What
did you
about-
cut your long hair then?
Because it sucked.
What about Chris Hemsworth as
Okay.
Thor?
I'm not actually a big Chris Hemsworth fan. I like Chris Hemsworth, but I'm not into that.
Mm.
I'm not into that. YouTube. But no, you know.
No, it's just one of those things because, like, if you go up to, like, the typical bloke and
Yeah.
said, have you ever had a man crush? He's like, what are you trying to call me?
Yeah. No,
It's
I agree.
It's like,
Yeah.
It's like you can appreciate the way a guy looks, I guess, without having to, like, fancy them, I guess, was what.
I think
yeah.
it's because I look at it in relation to myself,
Yeah.
I suppose, and I kind of like
Mhm.
I pick up on things that I'd like. Jason David Frank.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with a guy liking another guy in that way. You know, you like who you like.
Yeah.
But you know, you just get some people who are a little bit intolerant, and they're just obviously not comfortable with their own sexuality, and they think like you're accusing.
Yeah,
them
I was gonna say they're not comfortable in their sexuality.
No.
Yeah, some people just they'll jump the gun too much, won't they?
So you've never really had a man crush on anyone?
Not really. If I was going to there, it wouldn't be like what the hell's the name of that guy all the girls are crazy about?
Channing Tatum,
Justin Bieber.
the Zac
Efron, yeah.
Zac Efron.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Zac Efron.
So he looks like he's too much of a pretty boy, I think.
Ah, but
It looks like Raiden.
he's a very beautiful man though.
It's good looking.
I kind of prefer guys to look a bit like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was in his like peak.
So
See, that's
roided
a
up.
worrying man crush.
Rather than the whole pretty boy look. I don't like the pretty boy
He
look.
likes him to hold him in his big muscular arms.
Yeah.
Who I had a man crush on? There's Robert Downey Jr. I did quite like him.
Yeah.
As Iron Man.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the. Joe, I've never really watched a movie with Robert Downey Jr. in that hasn't been a Marvel film.
Yeah.
I don't know what else he's done apart from being in prison.
G-Day's good.
I don't think that's a film.
You should watch G-Day, that's good.
It's in Natural Born Killers.
Is that? Which one was that? We haven't talked about that at all, have we?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's good. I like it.
I mean, for a long time, I kind of had a bit of a man crush on Corey Taylor,
Who has that?
frontman of Slipknot and Stone Sour.
I'm not into Corey Taylor.
When he's not wearing his mask, he's an alright dude. I think it's more from his Stone Sour stuff that I kind of like him more, because you get a bit more of the sort of sensitive side of him, and there's nothing that I like more than a sensitive man.
Moisturizer.
No, but it's just like, his song lyrics are, it's less like screamy stuff.
Yeah,
even though like modern Slipknot isn't really that screamy anymore. But yeah, and plus as well, some of the lyrics of his songs have like resonated with me in a way, and it's just kind of like, yeah. And then there was Bruce Dickinson for a long time, but I was being a giant Maiden fan, I kind of had man crushes on all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In terms of modern day, or like on a general basis, and we're throwing it back to sort of kind of funny, but Nick Scarpino's very.
Oh, he is. He's
got that appeal.
He does.
Yeah.
He does have that appeal.
They're all good looking men, but Nick's got that thing.
He
winks at the camera, and I'd
does.
go for
He's
it.
very playful. He's very playful, is Nick. I like Nick.
Yeah. I wouldn't say no.
He's very playful.
He is with his winks.
I like them all. I like Tim.
Yeah.
And Colin, and
Yeah.
Greg's just boisterous and full of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I'm quite taken aback by the fact that he said he's very tall.
Yeah.
I imagine him to be rather short.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a tall person, but
He doesn't.
He is.
To me, he seems like he'd be about 5'5".
He's about 6'6", I think.
Jesus Christ!
He should be a wrestler.
He should be a basketball player.
Yeah, all that. It's just incredibly unfit. Which is always why I always failed at sports.
Oh.
And I don't care.
Yeah. We should probably have a discussion on fitness at some other point.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good topic.
Yeah, I've got a lot to say on that one.
Yeah. See, I look at it in terms of.
I'm like what Andy used to be, and Andy's like what he is now.
Nah, you're nothing like what I used to be, Rod. Don't.
You're getting there, though. You have to.
25 stone.
I find when I was growing up, my sister convinced my mum I was gay.
I remember that.
I had wrestling posters on my wall.
Yeah.
And I was also a teenager, and I was growing up.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Why have I've got pictures of half-naked men on my wall?"
Yeah.
But to me, I never look at wrestlers and think, "Oh, it's just a dude in his underwear."
I'm pretty sure a lot of
the characters
kids have wrestlers on their walls.
Exactly. Yeah. Triple H is not a man to me. Is a character.
Yeah,
is a TV show.
Yeah.
And so they're all characters on the wall and things, and that's just what I liked. Not in that way, but I've kind of developed sort of along those lines. I don't mean it because I'm like I try and don't mention any women I find attractive because Sarah will moan about it. It's just, I don't look at women or actors, female actors, and think.
Would she moan about it if you did mention female people you were attracted to?
No, not at all.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so flip it on your head though. We've talked about male crushes. What about female celebrity crushes?
Well, that's just kind of what I'm getting at. I don't really. I'm more drawn by the men.
I will admit that I find it easier to have man crushes on obviously men, a lot easier. But like, there's only really one female celebrity crush that doesn't really change.
Yeah.
And that's Emma Stone. I like Emma Stone.
To be honest, I kind of agree with Dan in the sense that I'm more aware of the guys who are supposedly attractive rather than the girls who are.
That's because you're a jealous type, though, Rod.
No, I'm not a jealous type.
You're jelly.
Jelly.
Are you ready for this jelly?
No.
He's a jelly man.
Well, he's wearing a lot of foundation.
He is.
He does look like he's wearing a bit of lipstick as well.
Jelly man.
Jelly baby.
But yeah, I don't generally like all these women who guys are really attracted to. Like, there's... I can't remember what her name is. There's one porn star who guys are nuts over. I've seen it on like Facebook and things.
I don't know, I don't really follow porn stars.
But she's like Indian or something.
Oh wait, no, I think I know who you're talking about.
And to me, she doesn't even look that good.
I admit to.
She just looks like some Indian girl who's had
that's the thing.
boobs planted into
that is
her.
the thing that puts me off. Like that kind of material. It's like, is anybody really interested in women who are just like absolutely fake? I don't understand. It's like if a woman came up to me and was like, oh, you know, fair enough if they're not confident with their own body image, but you know, that's kind of like, okay, I get you're not comfortable, like if you've got like a really small bra size or something like that, yeah. But it's just women who feel like they have to like get breast implants so that they can exploit the body to make a crap ton of money. I mean, fair enough if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, but
I think it can also be, as I said, a man crusher thing. I can look at a guy and think, oh, he's got nice long hair, it's this sort of style, and I kind of aim for that. And I guess it's the same with girls, and a lot of the time girls don't have this image that is put out there as like a lot of sort of women celebrities or models or things will be, and therefore to get that kind of look and that image and that clothing or that style, you've got to adapt your body to fit it.
The thing is, all those models that even look like that are all photoshopped.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I will admit though, I did see a news article about a model with a bionic arm, and the first thing that popped
was it Snake?
I wish. That's. But just finish that train of thought. I did think that it was pretty badass that she had a bionic arm.
I've not seen this.
It's just really cool. It does honestly look like Snake's hand from Metal Gear Solid 5, and I just kind of thought, yeah, I've got no problem.
Can it move?
I think so. I think it can grip things. Oh God, should really just cancel that train of thought before it goes in too far. Yeah, she can grip things. That's the important thing, I guess.
For driving purposes.
Exactly. But actually, I'm not going to lie. I do have a bit of a man crush on Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's a bit weird.
Which brings us on to a whole different category, crushes on video games.
I was going to say, my only consistent, or not consistent, but the only female character that I've ever liked to that extent was Lara Croft. But that was a long time ago. I don't have that now.
Back in the Polygon days.
Yeah.
Like early, like PS1.
Yeah. But I remember one of the PlayStation magazines came with a Lara Croft calendar.
Oh.
And it was slightly more polygons.
Yeah, I was going to say,
it was better rendering. It wasn't PS1 graphics.
Yeah. Did you ever see those April Fool's cheats to like get Lara naked?
I know there's lots of them floating around.
I tried every single one of them.
I tried a few. Nothing worked. I'm sure some of it was press this and jump in the pool and then...
Yeah.
Kids.
You never tried anything like that?
No.
Rod wasn't interested.
Rod liked it in the Terminator game, though.
But yeah, do you think it's a bit weird, like being attracted to non-real people?
I guess it's a bit weird.
I think the only sort of crush I've ever had on a character was Eva in Snake Eater.
I don't like that, but Black Cat, particularly from the '90s cartoon. Yeah. I'm a Felicia fan.
Yeah.
Disney princesses though.
I don't get that appeal.
Belle. I like Belle. She's beautiful.
I don't like Disney princesses. They're all too anti-feminist for my liking.
Why are you pro-feminist?
And they've all got too many pets.
Pro-feminist to a certain extent, yes.
Oh.
The thing is, with feminism, it's kind of gone so far that now women think that they should be better than men rather than equal to men. And that is wrong. in my opinion. I think it should all be about equality, which is what feminism should stand for and didn't stand for originally. And now it's kind of
I don't know.
to the extent where they think that women should be above men rather than equal to.
Well, yeah, I fully agree that people should be equal.
No.
I mean, obviously, there's going to be some areas where women aren't quite as equal to men, but
strength,
for example. Yeah.
Unless it's me.
Like if you think of feminism, and you'll instantly think of women who are like really stupid at it, really jump the sexist card really easily and things.
Yeah.
But Heather, for example, she's a feminist, but you would never know by like looking at her or anything.
She doesn't wear the t-shirts.
No,
I'm pro-feminist. But, I'm gay.
She'll like carry shopping bags and stuff, and not expect me to do it because I'm a guy and stuff.
Well,
I don't know if that's
is that just because you're too lazy to carry the shopping bags?
No, usually I'm still paying, and she's already walked off of them. The last time she did that, I was like, Heather.
She doesn't start walking off before you paid, does she? Because that's technically shoplifting.
No. But last time she did that, I was like, Heather, someone's going to say to you one day, why are you carrying out when your boyfriend isn't or something?
Yeah, I do. We discussed this before.
Yeah. She said, like, if someone said that to her, she'd find it hilarious and say that there's something wrong with her arms.
Can I have another drink, please?
You can, Spaniel.
I like how you have to ask.
I can't reach it.
But anyway, yeah, I dig feminism, and I don't like damsels in distress.
Dan's rules and distress.
Damsels in distress. That's why my favourite Disney character is Belle, because she's not so much of a damsel in distress as the other ones are.
Oh yeah.
Hasn't please, yeah.
I like Belle. She's my favourite princess, but
you like who?
Oh, Belle, yeah, because she's very headstrong. I mean, she's the one who kind of like brings Beast into line. But yeah, I think we're getting slightly off topic though. Now we're going into Disney territory, which
a little bit.
We should probably say that'd be another great discussion though, talking about Disney, our favourite Disney films / characters.